This is cast iron ASMR with this is a different one. Did you know that some people on the internet just record themselves showing their comic books? Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Have you ever watched any of those before? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one. Anyway, I like the Archie comics. And I watched, oh, here comes the badness. Maybe not. I watched these videos. This guy, Mark, and he likes the Archie comics on the YouTube. He records himself. He buys Archie comics and then shows them. And he did this one where there was a challenge, a Friday comic book challenge. He said he was challenged by Alan, the comic book geek. I think that was his name. He's got a YouTube channel as well. And then after that, then there's this other guy who he likes the Archie comics too. And then he watched Mark's challenge and thought, oh, maybe I'll do that too. And then this guy, he's got a channel called Just Another Collector. And so I thought, okay, I thought maybe I'll do one of these challenges. I didn't really know how it worked though. I thought like everybody uploaded on the Friday, and if you're not up on Friday, you don't meet the challenge. You gotta go through all your comics, and then there'd be like a topic. So the topic I watched with these two other fellas, and they had all Archie comics, was big numbers on the cover. And I watched that. Then I was reading an Archie comic a day or so later, and I saw one with really big numbers. I think it was a race car. It's not this one. But so the challenge would be find comic book covers with large numbers on it. This one, they're not very large, but for instance, a super soda is $1.25. Anyway, so the challenge this time, after the big numbers, I thought maybe I'll accept the challenge. And because these two guys had all Archie comics, I kind of like that because I like the Archies. So I thought maybe I'll do a challenge. So the next Friday comic book challenge was to find 10 comic books. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Is that 10? I think there's 10 now. 10 comic books from the year of your birth. And I did it. I'm a little late. It's past Friday, but I thought, let's take a look. We got Archie's. From the year of my birth, that is 1975. I learned that in 1975, comic books were a quart. 25 cents. So let's take a look at the 10 I found, the 10 I chose. So I'm a fella here, I like the comic books, but I'm not too worried about, especially Archie comics. You find a box for sale or somebody's basement. And I kind of like them better when they're all worn and torn. So, man, some of these other guys I watched, I even took a look at the Challenger, the comic geek himself, Alan. And he had some Archie, so that was cool. But they were like Golden Age. They were very valuable. I think he's like a valuable collector, a comic book millionaire. All right, so with further ado, I challenge anyone to make a longer Friday comic book challenge than me. All right, 5 minutes in, and we've got the first Archie comic. Is Archie, his self-titled comic book in the Archie series. It's issue 245. On the cover, we've got two ladies at Pops. We got Jughead and Archie. Jughead saying, "Wow, they look real scrumptious." Archie adds in there, "Yeah, and the sodas look good too." That's a comic cover joke you can do many, many times over. You just change whatever they're eating. And maybe how you're saying it, like, "Oh, those look juicy." And Archie says, "Yeah, and those steaks look pretty good too." All right, so that's kind of nice. Those aren't any of the girls like the regular cast, I don't think. It's not Midge. I don't think those, but we got Pop there. So this is a great comic from July. It's dated July 1975. The lead story is a Harry Lucy drawn tale, and it's fantastic. So even Harry Lucy would change up maybe the hairstyles a bit. Veronica Lodge has bangs. It's kind of like maybe a little bit of a bob. Let's see if he draws Betty without her signature ponytail. Oh, we're in luck. Yes, Betty. Looks like you've got a new hairdo. Compliments of Harry Lucy. We've got a Hostess ad starring Archie and Jughead. You know, there was a lot of crime in Riverdale. What's happening? But these guys look suspicious. Hand it over. Oh no, take my watch. They don't want to give up their Hostess. Hold up. All right. Yeah, I love these older ones. Oh, we got a little Jinx comic. Where's little Jinx's mom? I think she went out to get a pack of cigarettes. She's not back yet. Oh, we've got another Harry Lucy drawn story. The coach, Mr. Weatherby. These are all by Harry. Oh, we got Archie 1. And Betty, she hasn't invented ponytails yet. And Archie's got the long hair. No need for the trademark cross hatching on his side because it's all long hair. Look at Reggie there. He's almost got longer hair than Veronica. Yeah, these are good. I like the Archie 1 stories. I actually find them kind of funny. Or for the most part, maybe you're not laughing out loud at Archie's. But Archie 1 can make me giggle. Okay, here's the first story drawn by someone else. We got a half pager in Meal Deal. Oh, they're gonna have. Oh, this is about Veronica cooking. I love ones where Veronica cooks. Okay, let's see what happens. Archie says, "I have good news and bad news. The good news is Ronnie invited us to a meal. And what's the bad news? Oh, there's only one thing she knows how to cook. It's beans. Yeah, this is a good one. I recommend Archie 245. We've got another Harry Lucy drawing story. Looks like he was holding down the flagship title, 1975. All right, if you had to get one of these posters, which one would it be? Are you an Elvis fan? Robert Redford, Barbara Streisand. Who's this guy from Star Trek? Oh, Raquel Welch. And Margaret. I don't know what she did. Marilyn Monroe, the Beatles. Oh, Bruce Lee. Michael Landon. I want to get that one just because that's funny. Oh, was he on Bonanza? Is that his big deal at this time? I used to know the Little House on the Prairie. All right, I would go for the Bruce Lee. How much are they? 50 cents. Oh, that's a set of 16. Oh, 50 cents each, or 3 for $1. All right, I'm going to go for 3 for $1. What's your pick? You got 3? All right, I'm going to pick it in my head, and then we'll say it at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bruce Lee, Marilyn Monroe, Elvis. Oh my God, I can't believe we picked the same thing. Okay, so Bruce Lee, the Marilyn Monroe, and I want this Elvis, the side profile. Okay, so this is the first Archie comic that I picked. I'll put that over here just like so. Next is, it's kind of a surprise. A surprise pick because Little Archie isn't usually my favorite, and I don't have many. But this is Little Archie 99. That's right, number 99. Jughead, are you sure the food you bought for our picnic is okay? This actually made me laugh when I read this. Sure, Little Archie. I tasted everything to make sure. But he's like, somebody took a bite out of this hot dog already. The potato chips, it looked like he bit right into the bag. Look at how sad Reggie looks. There's only one little pickle left. And there's a bite out of it. Okay, so Little Archie, and it's also starring Little Sabrina. Oh, here we've got the insult that made a man out of Frank. I like it when they're vertical. I haven't done it yet, but I like to make, well, yeah, I do like to make it. It's relaxing making bookmarks out of comic books and comic strips. And I haven't done it yet because even a beat up comic like this, I'd rather keep than cut this part up. But maybe if I had doubles or a mangled cover, I'd cut this out. And then I laminate it. And then I even have this thing that cuts the corners so that they're smooth and round so you don't accidentally poke yourself. It's real classy. And then I sell them at markets for $2 a piece. Maybe that would be a $5 one cover. Some are $5. Or 3 for $5 for the $2 ones. Or $5 ones. I don't know. All right. Oh, here we got Archie shilling the Twinkies. That was my favorite, was Twinkies. I remember when I was in kindergarten, grade 1. I think it was grade 1. Yeah, grade 1. I was waiting in line to get into the school, and I was just dreaming about the Twinkie in my lunch that I knew was in there. And even though I had just had breakfast, the Twinkie overcame me and I took it out and ate it right away. And then at lunchtime I didn't have one. Oh, here we got a little jinx again. Charlie. Let's see, he was born in 1975. All right, well, that's my second one. What year was 1975? October. So I'm just going to put that one over here like so. It's a real hot day today. Yeah, when you're outside all day, come evening, you're going to be sleeping good, all that fresh air. I think I'm going to go jump in the lake later. Go for a swim. Well, more like jumping into ice cold water and getting out as fast as possible. All right, my next comic book from 1975 is Archie and Me. This is the title that followed the unlikely duo of Archie Andrews and Waldo Weatherby. This isn't the exact copy, but I had this one. I remember this one from when I was a kid. My first Archie floppy comics. I went to the flea market. That's where I would get some comic copies at the flea market where I first started seeing them. And yeah, my stepdad, he bought me a whole stack, and this was one of the ones I remembered. It's and I thought, wow, this is so neat. They got a comic on the front cover, so it's even more bang for your buck. So there's this really tall guy outside. Archie's got his basketball. He's talking to Mr. Weatherby. He's flipping his lid. I remember that expression, and I thought it meant when you're a little too big, pops off your head. I always wondered if he has a wig, why does he have such a little wig? All right, Mr. Weatherby, an 8-foot player wants to try out for our team. But then we see it's like Muppet Man. It's Jughead Reggie Man. Reggie's on Jughead's shoulders. We better split before he wakes up. Mr. Weatherby passed out. He fainted. So this is issue number 72. It looks like a Christmas one from February 1975. So this is how it works. If you were unaware, you'd think, what? If it's February, why is there a Christmas issue? They would put the date inside and on the cover a few months past the actual date, so that the shopkeepers would come around to pull off the old comics. They'd be like, oh, this just came out in February. And they would leave it on when they'd go around. So some of these, and I was thinking about that because of the challenge. I noticed that I think that maybe Alan, the comic geek, had one from, what was his birth year? Was 73. I think one of his was maybe January 73, which, by that logic, would actually make it come out in 1970. So you failed your challenge. I'm just kidding. It's all for fun. It's so we can see 10 comics in a particular topic. And, when the ones I saw there with the challenges, it was neat to see some comics that I have in my collection. In somebody else's collection. So this one, Archie and Me, Christmas one. We're not going to look into that too much because it's summertime. The snow is all gone. Trust me. You must believe that. All right, now we have everything. Everything is Archie. Everything's Archie. Here we've got another comic cover where you can read a comic on the cover. I like they had Frisbee a lot. Frisbee was pretty popular in the 70s, I guess, 75. I think it continued on to the 80s, 90s. But yeah, I remember some great stories where Jughead was very good with the Frisbee. His hot dog, his dog. Which was kind of funny because he's such a slacker and just likes to lay in the hammock. Anyway, so everything's Archie. Number 42. September 1975. Well, I didn't read it, so Reggie, how do you score points with a Frisbee? And Archie throws it over towards those girls by making it land near a group of girls. He's like, oh, hey, this would be something you could use for that number one. That's pretty, it's not that big. Oh, this is a good one. This is a summer one. I like, it looks like this was 20 cents at one time. The Wheeler Dealer. I definitely have my favorite Archie artists. But, some of the artists who aren't perhaps the top artist. I don't know who this is offhand, but I like it. It's good to have. You can't have, or you can, but it's kind of nice to mix it up. We've got little Jinx. Her mom is missing again. It's a snap. Karate. Karate was all the rage in 1975. Yeah, this seems to be all this artist. So I like how sort of clunky and blocky it is. Oh no! It's gonna get the Jughead. So these gag bags. With these, they just took the comic strips from the newspapers, which comic strips used to be 4 panels. They used to be longer, bigger. And then in the digest, they would take like 4 of those and then put them to fill the page. But here we have a whole bunch that they reprint here by artist. Well, I think he wrote it too. Archie, I don't know, co-creator, creator, Bob Montana. That's a pretty good comic. Pretty alright comic. Everything's Archie. I like that. I like that title. Everything's Archie. It's just alright, but more Archie to come with Archie Giant Series Magazines presents. The World of Archie. This is a good one. This is actually in pretty good shape. It's like one of my better copies. It's nice and shiny. They're in a canoe. They go canoeing a fair bit. Archie, don't you agree? 3 is a crowd. Not when 2 of them are girls, he says. Oh, here we've got Ronnie with her bangs. Maybe during the 70s, maybe this whole time period was when they had these haircuts. But I don't know that other artists would follow suit, perhaps. I know when I collected The Amazing Spider-Man, there was like 3 different titles, ongoing titles at the same time. And, in one of them, the main title, she was drawn with curly red hair, Mary Jane that is. And in the other one, she still had her straight hair with the bangs. And lots of Harry Lucy drawn pages. Oh, we've got an Archie 1 story, but maybe this predates that title, Archie 1. It's Archie, the Backward Advance. I feel like if they did this nowadays, they would still put in the cross, the checkerboard on the side of Archie's head. It's sort of like his trademark. Maybe they would argue, how are people going to know it's Archie? They're always hanging out together. Maybe that's why I like it. The whole group of them, the cave people, the gang. Usually it's, with Moose, Jughead, Archie, Betty, and Veronica. Don't know if I remember Midge ever being there. I used to always think that they didn't use Midge enough. Like, maybe Midge could be around when Moose wasn't around, because she was so wishy-washy when there was Moose involved. Or Reggie. She was two-timing when Reggie was involved. Oh, this one here is a classic. This is where it's from. You see this summer comic reprinted many times. Archie in Now and Then. When Archie's pop wants to go to the beach with him, and he's horrified, and all the teens on the beach are horrified. And you can tell, like, it was probably a real cool scene, like in a 60s beach movie, teen beach movie. Then he has to go home. He's worn out. Eep. Oof. All right, that's the fifth of my selection for my birth year, World of Archie. Will they all have Archie in the title? Maybe. Because next we have Life with Archie. In this comic, it got a little more serious. Look at this exciting cover. There's a fire. Oh no, and Betty and Veronica, they're doomed. They're trapped in that inferno. Archie, it's Betty and Veronica. Come on, Jug, we have only one chance to save them. Look at the firefighters here. Like, they've totally crashed. The ladder is caught on fire. Trapped in a fiery furnace, far beyond the fireman's reach. Betty and Veronica face flaming destruction in the Holocaust. This is from the year August 1975. That's the date written in there. They're finished. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so this is a comic where what happens on the cover leads you into the story. Oh my goodness. I bet this series did well. Unless you like Archie for the calming, I don't know, teen antics. Oh, here we got. See, I wasn't making it up. It's Fat Charlie. Nowadays, if they reprinted this they reprinted this story, this page story, they would white out. They would put red over the fat part because that would be body shaming. Oh no, Holocaust Part 2. And like this is 1975. Still, you know, like I don't know that Holocaust. This may be the appropriate title for this two-part story. I think they wanted it for like, I don't know, shock value to add to the shockingness of it all. Look at this one. I got a little extra paper on this one here. Looks like maybe it was folded when it went through the printer. You can unfold it down. Do you have any comics like that? Like maybe I have one where it's like it was folded in like this, and when it goes out, it's like big like that. They're advertising the Laugh Digest comics magazine, Comics Digest. Oh, let's see the club news. See if we got any from. No, we got one from Boulder, Colorado, and where's that? Sun Valley Park. Rothsay. Where's that? What? All right, so that's my next one. Did I say that was from August 1975? Oh, we're changing it up. We got a Jughead. Archie's pal. Drop that part of the title, I suppose. It's just Jughead now. He's his own man. He's his own title. People know he's part of the Archie universe now. This is totally a 70s cover. Look at the clothes Jug's wearing and his sideburns. The sideburn. This is from July 1975. Oh, they're the BG. Oh, this is Sam Schwartz art. I really like Sam Schwartz. I also like, he would do they didn't have a separate person doing these lettering. You can tell by his stories, the title always is in this sort of font that he does hand drawn. That one there, nothing special, but sometimes he puts two of the letters together or something. Let's see if I can. Yeah, he's doing the next story. Oh, he did the Jughead title, I believe, for some time. Yeah, it's good stuff. Boxed in. See? Same sort of. If it ain't broke, you know. But I like it. I really like it. Alright. Oh, this is where they make the aliens. They're really small. Nope. Ooh, this would be a good one to be looking for food in. Look at all that food he's got. He's got some cheese. The mystery meat. Some green stuff. What's that? Like a huge. Oh no, maybe that's like that meat on a bone. Maybe that's a ham. Ham hock. Is that what it is? Oh, he's gonna get some burgers. Oh my god, all the aliens look like Jughead. They're Jughead aliens. This was back in 1975. Jughead didn't like girls. Because it's full of girls like you. I can't stand girls. Alright. Archie. The next one we've got is Laugh. Laugh Comics. new teacher is using psychological warfare on us. Reroll. What's all that barking about? This is a nice worn copy. Students I've flunked. Oh, is that Melody? Of course. There's February 1975. Oh, look at this art. Who's this guy? Randy. Randy Candyman. Somebody from London, Ontario. This is a holiday spirit one. Oh yeah, it's Christmas time. All right. My last two, I remember I needed two more, and I thought, let's get Archie's girls, Betty and Veronica. Some nice ones. We've got issue 238 and 237. With the little comic story thing in there. Veronica is insulting Betty about her complexion. And Big Apple thought that was pretty funny. This is from October 1975. And 237. Oh, maybe this was the same day at the beach. That's kind of neat. That the consecutive issues show them. Oh, they're in different. Yeah, maybe it's the next day. That was the great thing about the Archies. They were just going to the beach all summer long. September 1975. So a lot of these would be on the stands at the same time. Oh, they're doing some gardening. I got to do some gardening later today. Got some new stuff to put into the ground. Yeah, that doesn't have. That's neither here nor there. Okay. Oh, Archie's going to go golfing. Coach. Oh, yeah, and did I just read this one recently? I don't know. I remember Betty. Is she really good? Oh, no, she's really bad. Or maybe she's good. Good grief. I don't know. Now they're playing tennis. Was that pickleball? Kind of looks like a pickleball racket. Pickleball's all the rage now. Like tennis was in the 70s. All right, well, yeah. Thanks for joining me, and I hope I have met the challenge. And good night. Hope you have a restful night after such a big day. Big, nice, relaxing day.